In this video, I'm going to show you guys how you can grab models off of Hugging Face, bring them into Ollama, and get them running, and even connect them into tools like Silly Tavern. So we're going to go through that entire process. It's going to be really fast. I am, however, assuming that you already watched the video on getting Ollama set up locally, or at least that you have it locally. So if you need help with that, I'll link that video in the description below. But this should be pretty quick, so let's dive straight into it. So in Hugging Face, I highly recommend the blokes repository. There are other repositories you can use, but in general, what you're going to be looking for is these .gguf files. So anything that says gguf is going to run great on Ollama, and you can see he has a pile of files in different formats, and a lot of times he'll do it in like GPTQ, gguf, and that is why the blokes repository is so wonderful. He does not necessarily make these models, although I believe he does do some fine tunes on some of them. But in general, these are just models he got from somewhere else and converted into gguf format. And there's one here I really like, this capybara Hermes. So I am going to open that in a new tab, and I want to show you what it looks like on a file that isn't gguf. If it's just directly safe tensors, it's going to be broken into a lot of these different safe tensors models, and in general you would need to convert it yourself into gguf, and some of them won't work very good in Ollama. So with the bloke, you kind of know, okay, he has a gguf, it's gonna run good in Ollama, or if you find a gguf on some other repository, it'll run really well. All you need to do is come here and download the model. So I'll give it a second to download, and I'll come back after it has downloaded. But all you're going to need is the single .gguf file. On these, you would need to clone the repository, and it's going to be a lot more work. I don't really recommend this unless if you are kind of getting deep into LLMs. And I probably honestly wouldn't even be using .safe tensors with Ollama. That would be more if you're using something like VLLM. So for extending Ollama, I would stick to .gguf files. So now that the model is downloaded, if we come over here, we can see it in our downloads folder. And just like we did before, we are going to need to navigate somewhere on our computer. It doesn't matter where. I'm going to come over here to this YouTube directory, and we need to make a file and just call it model file. It doesn't really matter the name, but once you have that, we can come over to that file and open it. And all you're going to need to do is type from and then space, and you're going to want to grab that download file and find its download location. So if you hold Alt on Mac, you can copy the path name. If not, if you're on Windows or something, you're just going to need to find the path name yourself, but basically it'll be, on your computer, a username, and then wherever it got downloaded, probably your downloads folder. And that's all you need to put inside of the model file. So then you can close that out and come back to your terminal or command prompt if you're on Windows, and you're just going to type Ollama create, and then whatever the name of your file is. In this case, it's capybara Hermes, and I am going to put 7b just so I know how big it is. And then you're going to need to give it a file, which gives it the information about where to get that, and you're going to do f model file. So that little -f is a flag saying, hey, what comes next is a file, and that's going to be your model file. And then enter, and Ollama will download that for you really quick. And there you go, it already downloaded it. So now if I come over here, I still don't see it. Oh no, it's up already. I thought I was going to need to restart Ollama. But apparently Ollama's smart enough to find it, even though we just put it in. If you're getting some issue finding it, I would close out Ollama and then reopen it. I'm just going to send a message to the model just to check that it is in fact responding. And there you go, it's actually responding, and it will give us pretty good responses. This capybara Hermes is a pretty good model. However, as usual, I'm going to run it on Silly Tavern really quick just so that we see that it's working in that system as well. So now we can open up Silly Tavern, double clicking on our little cat, which we made in a separate video to open up Silly Tavern that way. And then we can make this full screen, and we just come over here and set up Ollama, and it already shows up in our drop down, capybara. So now all I need to do is select a character. I'll do boring here, And if I ask him a question, I believe, let's see what was happening. We were looking for artifacts, so I'm going to ask him, where do you think the artifact is? And he responds, this is all coming from our Capybara Hermes. So we have downloaded a model, got it running on Ollama, and we now have it running inside of Silly Tavern, all from Hugging Face. So hopefully if you have any model you want, you can just look for a gguf file, download it, connect it to Ollama, and use it in whatever program you want, whether that's Silly Tavern or something else. Hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys. I'll be doing some other videos very soon. I just wanted to go over this really quick because some people asked about it. And it's a good little topic to cover because we went over downloading from LM Studio, but it is important to see how we get them from Hugging Face. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video.